Hello. All right, let's see. Let's do a little refreshing. I'm 1 minute early. Let's go. God. How's everyone doing? Let's see chat. What's up, AB? AB's always one of the first. Devers number 1. What's up, Cyclone? How's it going, man? How's it going, Burns? Hey, Bloodline. Hey, Adam. How you guys doing? I got chat on here. That's why I'm looking at my phone. Okay. How do I sound? Do I sound good? You can hear me? Music's okay? Not too loud, not too low? Chapman easily superstar? Not with these 2021 offensive numbers. I don't know about that. His defense is superstar caliber, but dude's not hitting a lick. Where is he? Oakland. Oh, 101? Oh, things have gotten better. Never mind. He's above average. I mean, by 1, but still, he's above average. That's good. What's up, clinical depression? That's quite the name. Gotta say. Oh, the mic is in frame. I don't want that. Let's move you a little bit further. Found your channel the other day. Enjoy the content. Hey, thanks, Sunrays. I appreciate it. I sound tired. I played basketball for a couple hours today, so I'm a little, sore, but I'll be alright. Bloodline, you know me so well. See where you put Arenado? I'm probably going to speak highly of him. Heating up at the plate big time. It's about time, though, right? I mean, Chapman was cold for a while. And I got the Met game, the DeGrom in the background. I was watching the first inning before I went live. Let's go Mets, baby! What's up, JT? Let's see. Okay, 18, pretty good. So who do we got? I gotta disqualify some people straight away, like Rugi. Rugi's a second baseman and isn't a Texas Ranger, so we're not gonna put him on. JD's been injured pretty much the whole season. I'm not gonna rank him. Let's see. Travis is injured now. Yandi's a first baseman. I don't really know why he's here. I can't take being an Orioles fan anymore. Yeah, man. I hear you. I'm sorry that you're going through it right now. It's tough out there in Baltimore. I get it. Yeah, I also wish that pitchers would stop throwing baseballs at us. I really do, and catchers too. And then Keyboom, he hasn't played this season, right? He got like DF8 or something. Carter Key bust. Eliminate Cavan. Isn't Cavan? Is he playing second? He's playing third. No, Marcus is playing second. So Cavan's playing third, right? Thought he was. That was my understanding. Call to Keyboom. He has 1 at bat. Okay, so we're not going to rank him either. There we go. They think Matt Harvey is good somehow. He was for like 5 starts. He started out the year pretty well. Yeah, Kevin's a third baseman. What's up, Will Kennedy? I'm going to tune in a little later to see where young, thick Austin Riley turns up. Probably highly. He's one of the best hitting third baseman right now. Yeah, I know there are some good games going on right now, but I want to start at like 7:30. Just so we don't end too late. This is like the only real night I can stream this week. It's going to be a busy week, so I wanted to get at least one in. You know what I mean? All right. Love the content, bro. Keep up. Amazing work. Gets me through work at night. Hey, man. I appreciate it, Will. I'm glad you've been enjoying it. Okay. So let's see. So I just took out trash because trash is a mean category in my opinion. And I just put injured or different position there. But I think these are the only guys that qualify. So everyone else is getting ranked. So let's do some easy ones first. Let's just go to the bottom here. Oh, Starlin Castro. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alec Bohm. Oh, no, Alec Bohm. What happened? What happened to Alec Bohm? Maybe I should drop him from my fantasy team. I didn't realize it was this bad. Michael Franco. Eugenio Suarez is having a rough year. Isn't he been playing mostly shortstop, though? I feel like I saw that. I feel like I definitely saw that. Watching this in the airport in Nashville. Oh, you're in the airport right now. Interesting. I don't want MLB.com. I want reference. Let's see. Oh, my hair's sticking up in the back. I just noticed that. Oof. Yeesh. Oh my god, DeGrom is so good. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so horrible slash. I want to know what he's been playing. Shortstop 30 games, third base 30 games. Okay, I still count him as a third baseman. He's not a shortstop. But pretty poor numbers. Travis Shaw, not great. So these are the guys that are going to probably hang around below average. Let's just do a couple of them real quick. Michael Franco, late signing. Kind of just a filler spot, hoping that they could get some production out of him, possibly for a trade. It's not going great right now, but, like, you know, that's to be expected. Michael Franco sort of on the tail end of his career here. Sorry, Baltimore Orioles fans in chat. I know there's at least one of you. What's up, Vino? Vino, I'm going to give Key Brian Hayes a very high spot. Just wait. You got to save it first, okay? 2-hour layover? That's tough. Jolly, can we see your fantasy team at some point today? Yeah, I haven't updated it in a little bit, but we can check that out. Why don't I pop that up now? I might have to do some revamping, because apparently Alec Boehm's terrible. Top 5 or we riot? He's definitely going to be in the top 2 tiers. I don't know how to get to it from here. I'm going to do this later. So Joey Wendell's not on the tier list, so we can't rank him, sadly. That's a bummer. Let's see. Longo's been hitting really well. Okay. Who else could go in below average? How's Heimer Candelario doing? He is perfectly average hitting-wise. Good for him. Let's pull up the OAA on Savant. I just hit the mic. Oops. Little fly ball. Oh, just had to play. For those watching the Mets game. You know what I'm talking about. I want Baseball Savant. Thank you. How many strikeouts for DeGrom today? I'm going to say a cool 12. I don't know if you saw the lineup that the Cubs are putting out there, but they're throwing. They're throwing for sure. They don't care about this game. If they win it, you know, good for them. But I feel pretty good about our chances tonight. Take the series at the very least. Top 5 teams of June next stream, like a power rankings thing? Maybe. I offered power rankings as an option, but not a lot of people bit. They wanted to see a tier list. Wow. It really is Matt Chapman and then everybody else in terms of range. That's so crazy. Okay. So I wanted to get a good judge of who's not doing great in the field. Can't imagine his defense helps him. Yeah, I don't think so either. Hunter Dozier is at the bottom. Anthony Rendon's at the bottom. Yeah, Michael Franco, Austin Riley, Trevor Shaw. No real big surprises here. Kevin Biggio. I haven't heard of this guy, Calvin Gutierrez. I haven't watched much Royals baseball since their losing streak. And then Heimer's at -2. All right, so he's a perfectly average hitter, but a poor defender, and he plays on a really bad team. I'm going to go ahead and put him there. Sorry, Heimer. Kind of did you dirty, but, you know, has to be that way. Chicken Strip just struck out the side in order. Who's Chicken Strip? Is that DeGrom? Oh. That's a foul ball. All right. Anyway, let's see. I want to see who else is at the bottom of range. Alec Boehm. I mean, is there really an argument to put Alec Boehm any higher than below average? I mean, I know he was scary in 2020. There's no way the league figured him out already, right? Come on. 338, 881 OPS, 4 bombs. He was such a good hitter. He's into a lot of double plays. His defense took a step back. I don't know what's going on with him. That's really weird. That is very strange. I still think I'm going to put Alec Boehm in average for now. Because, like, it's Alec. I mean, he was a very highly rated prospect, drafted really high, had a good 2020. You'll donate $69 if Rafael Ortega takes DeGrom deep. Come on, Ortega. What do you say, kid? What do you say? Not quite. Not quite. Say he was average talent. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sort of leaning on a little bit of potential here. Maybe that's cheap. But I like that we have a bridge between average and good. I feel like if it was like below average and then just good, like nothing in between, I would probably put Boehm down here. He fits, I think, nice and snug in there. There's a couple guys that I would consider unconventional favorites of mine. I'm a big Brian Anderson guy, but he just went on the 60-day IL. I love Key Brian. Let's see. There's a lot of good picks here. I'm trying to get the easy ones like out of the way first. Travis Shaw, he's going to go in below average. That's an easy one. He's not hitting well. He's injured, and he doesn't play great third base. He's more of a first baseman by trade. Oh, is DeGrom going to walk Rafael Ortega? That's tough. You should rank farm systems next. That could be fun. I'm not super familiar with every team's farm system. I know like the top ones, and I obviously know the Mets because I'm a team. So I'd have to do some research, but it's not impossible. Third base is stacked. Yeah, I agree, Ari. I thought it would be a good tier list, honestly. No shot. Get out of here. Okay, no, I thought I was going to get that $69 donation. Oh, Billy McKinney went into the net. That's tough. If the A's lose, I'll donate $5 next stream. If they lose, are you an A's fan? Are you rooting for them to lose? Kyle Seager. Okay, so who's perfectly out? Oh, Gio's kind of low at -2. Gio's a little low. 38 friends. What's going on, guys? Make sure to like the stream so more people can find it. We can get a bigger discussion going here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me on this Wednesday night. Is today Wednesday or Tuesday? I'm losing track of time, honestly. Really am. Let's see. What's another easy reg? Oh, nice shot. Hunter Dozier, is he playing well? I haven't heard much noise from him. Oh my. Ooh, and he was last in OA, right? Can we give him his own tier? I think that would be kind of funny. I don't think we can, right? I struck him out. Okay, cool. I don't think we can. Okay, it would have been. I wanted to have just a Hunter Dozier tier at the bottom, but that's all right. I'll put him in below average. I'll make this like not so good or something. I'll make it the opposite of good. There we go. I'll make this. Yeah, sure. I like renaming the tiers. Bear with me. I like being stupid on this. Okay. Should I be drafting him in both my fantasy teams? Hunter Dozier? Questionable. Okay, then we got... I'll make this, like, MVP caliber. All-Star is good. And then I'll make this Bueno, because we did Bueno last time. There we go. Now we got brand new tiers. Alright. I don't like saying trash or bad. I want to put it as delicately as I can. Because, I don't know, what if I meet them one day? Not saying I will, not saying I'll ever get that big. But if I did, I don't want a clip of me saying, this guy stinks. You know what I mean? I didn't say he stinks. I said he's the opposite of good. At least right now. There you go. S tier Alpha Chad. That's actually pretty good. Alright, I'm making... Yeah, Vino, I'm taking that. I'm taking that. I'm making an Alpha Chad. Never mind. That's too good. Too good not to steal. Beta Chad? Now, for A tier, Beta can't be in there. Beta is there's too much negative connotation. Alex Bregman and MVP caliber? You mean Alpha Chad, right? I think that was changed like after you sent your message. I don't know what's going on with Anthony Rendon. It's very strange. I wonder if can I get like a DRS leaderboard? Let's see. Let's see if I can pull that up. That would help with evaluating defense. Let's just do a leaderboard. Will you put La Tortuga or A-Rod as the player PNG? Of course, whatever you want. As long as you donate. I don't want defensive war. That's team. We can do team, right? Or is the top option okay? Justin Turner's Alpha Chad. What a sentence, honestly. Position? Yay, perfect. Okay, we're gonna use this website. I've never used the Fielding Bible before, but there you go. Does that update automatically? Yeah, it does, I think. So according to this, Josh Fuentes has saved the most runs. Who's in the negative? -10, Alec Boehm. Wow, Alec Boehm is just not. It's not his year. It really isn't. Luis Guillorme -3. I refuse to believe that. That can't be true. All right, so Anthony Rendon's been really bad defensively. How's he been hitting wise? Not good. 90. I mean, for his WRC plus, 241, 314, 365, 4 bombs, 17 RBIs. I mean, we know what Rendon's capable of. I'm just gonna put him in Bueno, bro. Should I just put him in All-Star on reputation? I gotta determine how heavily I'm gonna lean into 2021 stuff. The site is still young. All-Star to inarticulate Italian. As the starter, you have nobody up. Moncada and Bueno. No, I love Moncada. I talk about him in my Star Craving Sports video. I'm a big Moncada guy. He gets slept on, though. I get that. And I mean, poor Mark. Mark, you know, he makes some questionable choices, sure, but man, they are mean to him when he does tier list videos. They are ruthless. Where do you put Key Brian, Vito? Do you know? Did you watch that? Or Boulder Wolf, whoever said it? Do you know where you put Key Brian? I'm interested to say. I didn't watch the video. I'm going to put him in bueno for right now. Maybe I'm doing him a little dirty, but he's having a horrible defensive season and a very underwhelming offensive season. And we're how many games in? He's played 45 games, so he's been injured part of it as well. Gotta take that into consideration. Okay. I could bump him up later. We'll see. Very nice. Good tier, disgusting. So that's third. Yeah, no, Key Bryant's definitely going to be at least an all-star. Probably not Alpha Chad, because he hasn't played that much this season. So that just automatically gives him a little bit of a disadvantage. Okay, let's do some guys and some dudes, huh? Who's at the... All right, so the top of the leaderboard we know is Chapman and then McMahon, right? For range. What about DRS? Thank you guys for hanging out. If you enjoy the stream, you should drop a like so other people can find it. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me right now. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, check out my team, Star Craving Sports, like Cyclone Burn said in chat. I got a new video coming out for them on Saturday. Exciting. All right, so Manny's up there in DRS. So is Ryan McMahon. So is Nolan Arenado. So is Moncada. All right, tentatively, I'm going to put Moncada in All-Star. I think I might bump him up later, depending on where everybody ends up. He is 6th in WRC+, 280, 402, 408. Nice stat line, 531 for home runs. Oh, 532 for home runs and RBIs. But his WAR might be higher than anyone here. At 2.6, yes it is. Wow. Maybe he is MVP caliber, just maybe. The opposite of good. Daniel, we're nice here, okay? We don't say players are bad. Oh, let's go Mets! That's a double in the gap. That should be a run. Yeah, they'll wave Billy on that one. Cool. Very nice. Mets up 1-0. That might be the only run they need. Everyone watching their teams right now? Who was that? Kevin Pillar? Very nice. We're going all-star for Machado. Manny Machado A1 for sure. Is he that dude right now? He's 11th in WAR. He's batting 238. He's 5 ticks above average on WRC+, but his defense has been really good. He's probably like the second best defensive third baseman behind Chapman. Luke Williams #1. Bye. He's played like 10 games. What do you mean? What's up, Nate? Let's go Blue Jays. What's up, Quinn? Just got here. What's up, Woodson? Good name. Okay, so I might bump. I'm gonna put Yohan Moncada and Alpha Chad maybe actually. He's having a hell of a year, and he had a bad year last year, but that's really just because he got COVID, if we're being completely honest. And he said it himself how it like. This is a really great interview actually that you guys should watch. I don't have the link to it. But he got very personal about like going through that experience, and I thought that was cool. So I've always been very entangled, or I guess infatuated rather, not entangled, with Yohan Moncada for that reason. I like when players are very personable, and they kind of let themselves be vulnerable. So I thought that was cool. So I am a little biased. I do really like Yohan Moncada. But yeah, so Mark put him in the 3rd tier? Dude, he's literally the best in terms of F-WAR. That's nuts. All right, anyway, let's go back. Where do we put A? Okay, so Alpha Chad is like MVP caliber. All-Star is self-explanatory. Bueno is good. Yeah, sure is like, yeah, sure. Alec Bohm? Sure. Yeah, why not? And then the opposite of good, kind of self-explanatory. That's how we're breaking it down. I don't do like A, B, C, D, or whatever. It's boring. Gotta spice it up. Let's do Eugenio next. Eugenio is horrid on defense. I mean, even if he's at 3rd, his natural position, he's not very good. Unless DRS has been kinder to him. I'm not seeing Suarez. Is he higher up? Is he? There he is. He's 3. Oh. So maybe I ragged on him a little bit. I always knew his range wasn't great, but he's just not a fast dude. Not very agile. But his hitting, which is what he's kind of known for, that's kind of his bread and butter, what brings in the Bills, that has not been there this season. I think it's because they're bouncing him around between 3rd and short. Because it's very hard to find a rhythm where you don't know where you're playing every day. And I get that. 69, very nice. Gonna get some nices in chat. He's batting 169 too. Meant to be. Where do we put Alex Bregman? We'll get to him. How do you feel about the 10-game ban for foreign substances? They should let them use rosin and sunscreen. I've seen a lot of... I saw the Tyler Glasnow interview, which made me very sad. I don't want him to be out for a year and a half. But that's the way it's looking. The suspending without pay is a little like, what's the point, honestly? I meant suspending with pay, sorry, not without. So the whole thing, it's like the MLB did something, but everything about what they did was like flawed. So it's baseball as usual, you know. Depending on how much stock you put into 2021 for Suarez, Jolly, who do you have getting into the NBA Finals? I had Nets and Suns, and I thought that would have been really fun because Steve Nash, the coach of the Nets, would have faced his old team. The Suns just lost CP3, which sucks. And we don't know what's going on with Kyrie and Harden, whether or not they're going to be fully healthy. So I'm hoping it's still that. I think it would be fun. But yeah. What's up, Daniel? How's it going, man? The Reds certainly do have a lot of players who would make a better DH. Yeah, their whole outfield, man. It's rough out there. It's a little rough. Oh, DeGrom's batting right now. Another hit? It was a nutty day in the NBA today. Yes, sir. That's what I heard. The Durant game was last night. Didn't get to watch much of that. What games are you guys watching right now? Has everyone got a game on? I got Mets Cubbies. You guys know me. You know I'm always watching my Mets. Austin Riley. Let's do some Young Thick next. How about that? He's pretty low in range at -5, but his DRS I remember being kind of good. Maybe I'm mistaken, though. Or like average? Let's do a Command F Riley. It is -1, so it's right around average. So his defense is passable, but he's also been like the best hitting third baseman in terms of guys that weren't injured. We have a donation from Orioles 1019, Dr. Poo Poo Stevie Wilkerson, baby. Thank you very much for the 5. Do I type in Dr. Poo Poo? Maybe it'll come up with like a PNG of him with like shit on his head. I don't actually think that'll happen though. Don't like get your hopes up or anything. DeGrom worked a full count. Oh my god, is he gonna get another hit? Stop. Stop it, Jacob. That's enough. Oh my, he's already there. Stevie. He's like, he kind of looks like he's poking in. Like, hey there. Oh my god, he got another hit. What an absolute beast. Dude, DeGrom really might win MVP. He really might win MVP. If you guys are watching the game, this is probably going to be a little bit of a wash for the Cubs. All right, we got that going. Perfect. Thank you for the 5, Orioles. I appreciate it, man. Hope they start playing some better baseball for you guys soon, but I also wouldn't count on it. Jolly, you got a whole sponsorship in that new Giraffe Neck Mark vid? I didn't see that. What happened? Do I need to watch this? This is like multiple people have said this. In the new one? In the newest one? Which one is it? I'm not sure. The tier list? I don't know. Let me know what that guy's referring to. I don't want to like just click on a random one. Anyway, what I put? Oh yeah, I was talking about Young Thick. Young Thick's got to go at least in All-Star. I'm gonna put him there for now. Just on account of his hitting, and his defense has been pretty passable, honestly. If I eye test Austin Riley, like in the games that the Mets and Braves have played, he's always looked pretty good. Oh, the buy or sell one. Which one is buy or sell? This is crazy. Okay, this one. All right, let's pause the music, guys. Let's do a little detour, shall we? That's an ad. Yankees traded. Okay. Oh, I remember I replied at him. Yeah, okay. He didn't pick mine last time. I was kind of bummed. I don't remember what I said in the first one. That's not me. Let's see. Giants don't make the playoffs? No, I'll sell that. Yeah, he said sell too. That's good. Asa Lacey? I don't know about that. Will never reach the majors? No. Come on, guys. He talks about your hot take. Thoughts on Nintendo Direct? I just really like that they're doing the reboots for the Mario Party games. I think that's awesome because the new Mario Party for the Switch was terrible. I don't know if you played that, but it like wasn't Mario Party. Max Dassey's been really good. I agree. Cardinals trade for Max Scherzer at the deadline. Will run away with the Central in the second half. Top 3. Let's see. DeGrom is the best pitcher of all time if he retired today. No. Maybe top like 10. Oh, he sold me. Let's see. Let's see what he says. Oh, up and coming. Now, I will say, it would be an overpay for Los Angeles if they did this. But listen, if they got back to 500, but they're still really pretty much rocking with one pitcher right now, one effective pitcher. We don't know how long Shohei's going to last because Shohei's gotten injured in every season that he's played. He's healthy right now, but I think ideally, maybe some cash goes back to the Angels in the deal as well because they're really in the red in terms of the max contracts they're locked into. But I don't think this is impossible. That's all I'll say.
Big sell this one. I don't think the Angels are going to be that aggressive at the deadline.
I think they will.
The opportunity to get pitching in the world, and they haven't. They continue to choose guys like Jose Quintana, Alex Cobb, and I think it would be crazy for them to trade Joe Adele. I know they need pitching badly, but you don't give up Joe Adele, who has the potential to be so incredibly sick.
It's true. I wouldn't do it either.
Mike Trout, like yes, he's never going to be that good, but that same kind of like player with the tools, you can't trade him for half a season of Mad Max to maybe make the playoffs.
That's fair.
Be so on the precipice of being a team that can legitimately win a World
Precipice,
Series.
big word.
Trout has to come back from the injury. This team's got a lot of issues outside of just one ace. They need an actual rotation. So I'm gonna sell this one Jolly Olive, but I did say hot takes. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. Really good YouTuber. And then the last.
There you go. I did get a little spike yesterday, so that actually kind of makes sense. I should have commented on this. Hey, look, there's Daniel Silver from chat. Okay, yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe they can lure him into signing an extension or something. I don't know. But he said hot take. So, I got to lower that. Hang on. My bad. Let's put that at 10. Okay. Oh, I'm on Twitter. I shouldn't be on Twitter. Okay, anyway, what we're doing, I'm going to a game at Dodger Stadium on the 27th and an Angels game on July 2nd. That sounds fun, Ari. I hope you have a good time. Let's do some more ranking, shall we? Where does Brian Anderson land in terms of fielding? Isn't he, like, a little above average? 2. Nice. 2 OA. And where's our friend in terms of DRS? I want to get a good evaluation. He's positive at 2 again. Okay, so Brian Anderson plays some good D. He's injured right now. I know that. Akil Baddoo is an all-star? I don't know about that. He had a really hot start and then cooled down real quick. And then he is just around average in terms of WRC+. He's seen better days. Let's check out what he did in the last couple years. He'll probably be just bueno. I just want to make sure that I don't underrate him, because I do like Brian Anderson. Going to the Mets-Phillies game. Very nice on the 27th. Let's see. 687 OPS. So this has been like his pretty much worst offensive year. 810, 811. He had a good 2019, didn't he? Sneaky good. Yeah, he'll go in bueno. I think he's definitely capable of more, but I don't know when he's coming back, honestly. I didn't get the full deets on his injury, so if there's any Marlins fans in chat, you let me know. What's my beer of choice? Probably Corona with a lime. I'm a really big Mexican beer guy. So I like Corona, I like Modelo, all that jazz. But right now it's soda. Cole only has 1 strikeout through 3 innings pitched versus the Jays. To be fair, the Jays are a very good offensive team. But they also strike out a decent bit. So this is a non-spider tag Cole. We all know it. We don't have to dance around it. Let's see what else. All right, should we do Key Brian? Is that what some people are waiting for? I know we got Vino in here. He's a Pirates fan. Let's talk about Key Brian. So he's not going to show up here because he doesn't qualify. So let's just go to his BR first. Oops. All right. Now, I'm a big Key Brian guy, okay? I'm big on him. He was really good in 2020, but also, to be fair, he only has 150 career plate appearances. Okay, 8 home runs in that span, OPS above 1,000 in that span, which is insane. You try Pacifico, Street Fire? I should, I guess. Only 1 run allowed? Okay. Already has a higher WAR than Rendon this year? No way. Really? Wait, let's do... That's actually hilarious. I didn't know that. That's such... that you should, like... Somebody's definitely tweeted that. But that's great. Where's Rendon? Wait, where's Key Brian? Oh my god. No, he's right next to him. 0.5. Still, though. 0.5 in 13 games? Oh, JD had 0.7 in 14 games. JD, wow. Which he was clobbering the ball. Slugging 610. Yeah, I mean, Key Brian's got to be up there for me. All right, so let's just do some quick math. Let's say that he played the full season. He gets 65 games. We can take this WAR total and times it by 5. 13 times 5 is 65.
0.5 times 5 is 2.5. If Key Bryant plays the full season, he's the second best third baseman right now. If he plays at this rate, which we don't know. You know, we haven't seen Key Bryant for an extended period of time yet. Like, we haven't seen that. But I really like him. I'm gonna go on some potential here. I know that's not always the greatest basis to rate stuff on, but I really like Key Bryant Hayes. I'll put him in All-Star. I kind of wish he didn't get injured so I could have a better evaluation of him and like more plate appearances to judge him off of. But I know his D is pretty good. I don't know if he'll show up here. They have Eric Gonzalez here. I don't think they have enough like data. Oh no, he's at 2 DRS in just those 13 games. He's also tied with Matt Chapman in OAA. Oh, so he is up there, but they just don't show it, I guess. That's weird. Still, it's his last 9. That's fair. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna put Key Bryant high. Great glove, decent speed, of course, an amazing bat. Just got to see more of him. That's all. He's right on the fringe. He's gonna be a great player for the Pirates. They should lock him up as soon as they can. If they don't, that'll be upsetting. On base machine, you gotta be in this game, you know? How about Ryan McMahon? He's having a good year, isn't he? Nice little pleasant surprise. He got one of my All-Star votes. Let's see. His WRC plus has actually kind of fallen off a little bit. Still 8 ticks above average, which is good. He was hitting a lot of bombs early. He's kind of slowed down. He's still slugging great, but his OBP is not fantastic. 308 is actually kind of ugly. But he's really good in the field, and the Rockies don't play good defense, so that's really nice for them. He's probably their best defender, I would say. I can't think of anyone better off the top of my head. Any thoughts on MLB draft coming up? I have a lot of thoughts. Maybe I'll do like a mock draft or something. I've done a couple practice ones, but I really get about 10 picks in, and then I get kind of bored. I guess 15 picks in. I would say look out for maybe Kumar to fall maybe even lower than 4, and maybe there have been some rumors about Leiter pitching less or not pitching as effectively to try and lower his draft stock. And if that's the case, he might fall to the Bo Sox because you got Henry Davis at the top. You have the 2 shortstops in Lawler and the other guy who I always forget the name of because I'm a fraud. But yeah, I think Leiter and Rocker may fall deeper than you expect. And then I hope Jackson Jobe, who I made a video on, falls to number, I believe 10 is the Mets, and then 11 is the Nats. I'm hoping we get Jobe. That's what I'm banking on. Those are my draft thoughts, but I could do like a mock draft if we wanted. Hoping the O's take Kumar. If Leiter isn't available, maybe, but I think they would take Leiter before they would take Kumar. I could be wrong. I don't know what they're thinking. I'm not in their brains, but that's just my take. Let's go back to qualified here. What's up, guys? How's it going? Thanks for the 45 viewers. Very nice, guys. Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday night. We're actually making some good progress in terms of rankings here. I don't think I've gotten anything egregiously wrong so far, so that's good. Okay. Let's do... Oh, yeah, I was doing McMahon. Okay, so McMahon has cooled down a little bit, but I kind of believe in the hype. He's having a really good season. All-star caliber. He might be their lone representative, honestly, now that I think about it. But that K percentage is kind of high. 25%. That's Devers territory. Lower than Moncada. Moncada actually is a pretty high one, but he's not drawing a lot of walks. So his OBP is hurting. That's about the only bad thing I can come up with for McMahon. Yeah, I mean, I don't see a reason not to. Let's put him high. He fields really well. I'm going to put him in All-Star because he is an All-Star this season. You know, the season's young. Maybe he'll fall off a little bit, but he gets in that echelon for me. Alpha Chad and All-Star are going to get crowded because third base is very top-heavy. Henry Davis is really good. I think Henry Davis is a dark horse to go 1 or 2 in the draft. A lot of people are taking the shortstops at the top, then Henry Davis, then a pitcher. I think Davis may sneak in, but we'll see. He's not gonna get quite the hype that Adley Rutschman gets, but he's gonna be a very solid player. I hope your day is good. Next, Alex Webber. You've asked a few times. We'll do Breggy next. How about that? Oh, he's right here. He's the first one. Okay, he's staring me right in the face. Let's see, Breggy. Does he get into qualified here? No, I don't think he does. So let's do like 100 play appearances. He'll probably show up then. I don't think McMahon cools off. I hope not. I think the Rockies need something to cheer about. So that's good. DeGrom is already at 7 Ks through 3 innings. He didn't get that call on Robert Stock? That's annoying. Oh my god. We are really witnessing history with him, aren't we? I know I say it like every time he pitches, but it's hard not to. It's hard not to talk about. Let's see. Okay, so Bregman played 58 games and somehow didn't qualify. That's confusing to me. Maybe I just didn't see him, honestly. 122, so he's smacking the cover off the ball once again. That's what he usually does. Oh my god, he's so good. Bold prediction, Leiter falls to 5th and is drafted by the Nationals' new GM, Greg Bird. Okay, you're trolling. Yeah. I was taking you seriously for about a second, and then I realized. His defensive WAR is 0. Let's check out where he ranks here. 1. Okay, so he's a tick above average. That's good. And then Breggy, where does he fall? He's become a very solid player for them. 1. Okay. Number 2 overall pick. I think he went after Dansby, right? It was him and then Brendan Rodgers. I mean, he's got to be top, right? Like, he's got to be alpha chat. He's an MVP candidate. Like, you could argue all-star, but him and Moncada, they're in that upper echelon. Especially because Bregman plays, like, passable defense. Like, we're going to see some guys. Austin Riley was already one that are hitting at a crazy rate, but, you know, they don't get it done defensively in terms of, like, range, I guess. I mean, Riley's good. Riley's not bad with the glove. I'm not going to say that. Because if you just use defensive metrics to evaluate someone in the field, it can be accurate, but I do like to eye test for defense a decent bit in the games that I watch. And Riley has looked good. He's made some really nice plays. Bregman was 8th unqualified. Okay, so I just didn't see it. Hey, yeah, follow me on Twitter. Thanks, Cyclone. This is the most casual superstar today. I mean, he's the one on the Astros that I always forget, because I always think of Altuve and Correa first. He kind of, I don't know why he falls in the background for me. It's interesting. I always think of Jordan before him, but he's fantastic. There's no denying that. Let's do Longo next. Longo's hurt right now, I think, right? What happened? They were just winning? Who was just winning, Will? Are you watching Jays Yankees? I'm not filled in on that game. Oh, we're at 50 viewers. Very nice. Yeah, this will be a casual, laid-back stream. Yeah, I was going to do Longo next. So Longo, he's way up in WRC+. He's better than everyone in the pack, which is interesting. Good OBP clip, good slugging clip. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Is that DeGrom walking into the dugout? Oh, no. I'm hoping that's not serious. I don't have commentary on. That is not good. JT, you got to keep me posted on that, please. I'm hoping that's not anything. I don't like this. Oh, no. They're calling the bullpen. Oh, no. That's really not good. That's going to be that right flexor thing again. DeGrom's last start, he came out with right flexor tendinitis, which is a very scary phrase. He said it was fine. He made his start on schedule. He looked amazing. But it looks like he's coming out of the game, and that is not great. I also don't like this song. I'm going to skip it. All right. I'm going to try and ignore the existential dread that might be a DeGrom IL stint or possibly losing him long term. I'm just not going to think about it. My mindset is too strong to think about something as negative as that. 8 Ks through 3 innings, and he's got to come out. That's messed up. I was going to do Longo next. How's Longo done defensively? Is he still, yeah, he can still hack it, man. Well, he really is impressive. I'm kind of glad he's really good again. I'm not going to lie. I know it's off topic, but Brian Reynolds is top 10 in WAR in the NL. You love your Pirates, man. You'll defend him to the grave. I can respect that. Let's see. Longo. How does he rank in DRS? Let's just type in Longo. It'll probably be easier. He is perfectly average. All right, so he's having a solid year. He's a little bit older, and he's battling injury right now. I want to see how he did last year before I make it the final rank. Last year, he played in 34... No, he's 34 years old. He's 35? Ugh. Is that gone? Nice little bomb. Who was that? Dom Smith. You love to see Dom Smith hitting home runs. You love to see it. Last year, let's see, 93 WRC plus. Not great. So he's kind of having, not an outlier. He just hasn't been this above average since like 2016. So good for Longo. I don't know how sustainable it is. He'll probably be an all-star though, right? I'm going to put him there for now. Just because he's a little bit older. I don't know how much longer he's going to go. But, you know, if you're doing this at 35, you probably got at least a couple more years, right? Poor Springfield Cardinals, yeah. Dom, I'm here. How are you? I'm good, Brandon. How are you doing? He had 1 extra base hit in the first month and a half. That's a crazy stat considering how well he was hitting last year. Oh, he's really squaring up the ball nice. That looks good. I'm happy for him, man. I really am happy for Dom. All right, so we got 16 guys left. So we've done like half, but also 4 of them were just like kind of throwaways. Honestly, all 8 of these were done in like 5 minutes. We're really gonna take our time with the rest of these guys. I'm gonna do some of the other easier ones first. Like I'm gonna do Kevin, and then Eduardo, and then Eugenio, and then I'll do Kyle Seager, and then the rest of them are gonna be interesting ranks, honestly. Gio, Josh Donaldson. All right, so let's get these guys out of the way first. Kevin is not playing great defense. What happened in O's Indians game other than terrible Baltimore baseball? Again, that's sad. Yep, there's Sean Reed Foley getting warmed up, so I think DeGrom's coming out. I'm hoping that it's precautionary. I mean, who knows? Oh, he really could have struck out like 20 guys tonight. That's such a shame. That is such a shame. Come on, Rendon is better than all the people in All-Star. Not this year. Reputation-wise, yeah, absolutely. But if we look at WRC+, which is an all-encompassing offensive stat, he's at 90, which is 10 ticks under average. He's batting .241 with a pretty shaky OBP. And then his defensive metrics have been the worst I've seen them in his career. -6 in terms of range. And then he is all the way at the bottom in terms of defensive runs saved at -5. So there's really nothing that Rendon is doing exceptionally well in terms of this year. And this is a tier list for right now baseball. And, I'm sure Rendon's going to heat up. He's a fantastic player, which is why I didn't put him any lower. And I'll probably bump him to All-Star later, like if there's not enough going on here. But he hasn't played to, I think, be in these top 2 tiers right now. Maybe it's a little bit of sleep. Maybe I'm being mean to Angels fans. But if he was if he was even average defensively, I think I would put him here. But the fact that he's been like one of the worst defensive third basemen, which is very strange. I wouldn't have guessed that. But yeah, can't. Sorry. The D-backs Giants game, I saw that comeback, that grand slam. That was tough. Seems like his power has just died. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on with him. He has 4 home runs, I think. Yeah, 4. Not very Anthony Rendon. Very questionable. Okay, so I was going to do Cavan next, and then I got distracted like I always do. So he's -3 OAA. Okay. So a tick above Travis Shaw and right on par with Rafael Devers. How's he? Wow, Chris Bryant is low on DRS. That's interesting. Oh my god, Alec Bohm is so far down. Justin Turner's low too. A lot of weird defense this year. That's kind of interesting. I was looking for Cavan, and he's low on DRS too. Is he at least hitting Mr. Biggio? He is 4 ticks under average on WRC+, but he's also good. Like, we know Kevin Biggio is going to be good. He's still a young kid. He can play a bunch of positions. Let's check this out. Give me some career numbers. So his OPS for his career, he's, let's see, 3-3. So 16 ticks under his OPS plus average on his career. So there you go. Was really good last year. That's sort of the Kevin that I remember most. Gets on base at a nice 361 clip over his career. So Kevin's capable of more. Has he been shifted around a lot? Let's see. In 2021, he's played third base, he's played right field, second base, and first base. Okay, so not as much as I was expecting, honestly. I mean, that makes sense. He is like a utility starter. I'm going to put him in Bueno. I don't think we need to be any harsher than that. You could argue, yeah, sure. And maybe I might bump him down there later if this gets a little crowded. And also, having Rendon and Kevin Biggio in the same echelon is kind of... It's a little questionable. So... do I bump Rendon up or do I bump Biggio down? That's the question. Moncado is all BABIP. Stop on me. That is such a bad take. That is such a bad take. Let's just look at WAR totals. This will just easily prove my point. Look who's at the top. Look who's at the top. You're going to say it's all BABIP? Yeah, I know. He has a 400 BABIP, but Tim Anderson's had a high BABIP every year. It's not luck every year. The White Sox middle infield, or infield in general, hit the cover off the ball. They lead in hard hit percentage, don't they? Let's look at batted ball. Hard hit. Let's see. Longo, Devers, Seager. Yoan is top 10 fringe, 37. You're going to get some good batted ball luck when you have this high of a clip. Let's see. I wish BABIP was... Oh, yeah, it is. Perfect. Let's see. Hard hit percentage, 327, 329, 304. They're all pretty high. I don't know. I ain't lowering them. These stats are weird, though. If you watch Trey, he's got an unlock. What do you mean? He's got what unlock? Depressed DeGrom is out. Aren't we all? We really all feel that way. I guess except for Cubs fans.
He's out.
Chat, as soon as we know what's going on with DeGrom, please somebody send it in. I'm hoping it's not serious, but who knows with my luck as a Mets fan? Who really knows? For now, I'm going to put Rendon up here. He hasn't played like it this season, but we all know how good he is. Former, like, second place MVP vote getter. And Biggio and Anderson, I feel like that's a good... I felt weird having these two in the same category. That didn't seem completely right to me. Eddie Escobar. He'll probably be a yeah, sure guy, but we'll talk about it first. Let's show 50. Thanks for the promo, Cyclone. I appreciate it. 52 viewers. What's going on, guys? If you're enjoying the stream, make sure you leave a like so other people can find it. It'll be a little bit more accessible for them. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, as always. Perfectly average in terms of WRC+. Low OBP, but he's slugging the ball pretty well. I have to assume that his ISO is pretty good. That's 213. That's pretty solid. How has he been defensively? There no Phil show up here? Because I know he splits time between second and third. I'd have to assume they'd show him, though. Yeah, there he is. All right, so he's above average. Good. And then he's 2 below average in DRS. So he's very, very average for me. Honestly, he's going to be a solid trade deadline pickup for a team that's not looking to give up too much capital in terms of players. I'm going to put him in, yeah, sure. He's fringe on Bueno, but I mean, the fact that he's been perfectly average, kind of a vet of the league, and he plays for a really shit team, at least right now, kind of works against him. Let's see what he did last year. Last year, wow, bad, not good. So he's kind of bounced back from a shitty year last year. Good for him. He'll go in, yeah, okay, sure. $5 from Nathan Johnson. Thanks for the 5, man. Will Venable. That is a name that I have not thought of in a minute. That might be like an MLB players we forgot about type beat. I always thought he was going to be better. Honestly. I really did. Something about him. Maybe it's because he was like tall. He was an outfielder. I remember that. Oh, what do you mean? No PNG? There's a Dodgers one, but I know you're a Padres fan. You're not going to want this. This might be all we have, though, dude. Oh, no. I'll try one more time. It's not looking great. What about ESPN? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What about ESPN? Gonna try one more time to try and find a Padres PNG. Okay, there we go. We got one. All right. That's why we hunt, boys. That's why we hunt. So we can come through. It was on Yahoo Sports. Who would have thunk it? Let's pull that up. Thank you for the 5, man. I appreciate it. It's been a nice night. Nice chill night. I do like doing these tier lists. Oh my god, look how tiny he is. We gotta make you bigger. Oh, and it looks good. It doesn't look too pixely. Nice. Alright, there you go. There's Will Venable on the stream, baby. Will Venable recognition hour. Let's get it. Nah, we figured it out, baby. Don't worry about it. Don't need no Dodgers. Okay. All right, this will probably be the last easy one. I think Eugenio Suarez is probably going to be a yeah, sure. Normally, he used to lead. He led the NL in home runs one year, I think in 2018 or 2019. He's had a bit of a fall from grace ever since then. He really has just turned into a 3-outcome hitter. They've bounced him around different positions, and of which I'm sure has not helped. But even in 2020, he struggled. So it's been a while since he's been this player. He also led MLB in strikeouts that year. I forgot about that. Do not remember that. One-time All-Star. I thought he might have got the nod here. Yeah, 49 bombs. So, did you finish the tier list then? Not yet, Benjamin. Ryan Weathers got sent down. Makes sense. Sean Reed Foley just gave up a home run to Anthony Rizzo. I feel like Jacob deGrom wouldn't have done that. That's all right. I'm happy to see Sean Reed Foley back in the bigs, though. So we all know how terrible Eugenio Suarez is defensively. It has not been pretty. I know his DRS was okay. Oh my God, his OA has gotten so much better. Oh, you know why? It's because when I did shortstops, I looked at his shortstop OA, and it was much worse than 2 ticks above average. So actually, he's been good with the glove. And I wouldn't have guessed that in a million years. So good for him. Yeah, 0 cents. I don't know. Ryan Weathers is a very special pitcher. Young guy. Is he only like 20? 21? He's younger than me. It's fucked up. And then Eugenio Suarez, 3 above. Wow, so his fielding is better than his hitting right now. So he has the capability to be a fantastic player for the Reds if he could just hit a lick right now, but he really isn't. I did not think it would be the reverse of what usually goes on from his 624 OPS, 30% K rate. His ISO is good, but I mean, he's not doing much else. So he's got. I'll give him sure, on account of his defense, turning up a little bit this year. That's been good. But I don't think he gets into Bueno. I don't think he's bad. He definitely does some things right, but. He'll go into sure. All right, now we got some fun ones. We got 3, 6, 9, 10 guys left. All of them are going to be pretty interesting to rank, in my opinion. I'm also going to do this so you guys can see the whole list a little bit better. All right, let's do Kyle Seager first. Not too high leverage here. I believe he was like 4 ticks under for WRC Plus, or 6 ticks under. No, he's 4. So he's batting 212, not pretty. A really ugly OBP. A decently high K rate with a low walk rate. A 427 slugging, so he's just a tick above a 700 OPS. Not great by any means. He plays some average defense, a tick above average. Let's see where K-Sig is. Has he been making errors? I haven't heard much noise from Seager this year. He had a hot streak for a little bit, and he's been average defensively. I mean, Kyle Seager's been average for a minute now, ever since that All-Star year, where the Mariners had a winning record, and he was getting some MVP talk, but nothing since then. Yeah, it was from 2016. Ever since then, it's been, 20 bombs, 100 OPS plus, and an okay glove at third, which is pretty much all you can ask for. I'll just put him in Bueno. He's been reliable for a long period of time. You could probably put him in sure, but some of these guys have been struggling or just completely average. Kyle Seager has had standout seasons in the past. I think he fits in just fine there. And with Kyle Seager being added to Bueno, I'm probably going to keep Rendon here. He's having a bad year, don't get me wrong, but he should be a guy that's in Alpha Chat. That's why he'll go in All-Star. Yeah, okay. Let's talk about Gio. Weather didn't because Snell... Oh, yeah, Snell had a really bad start today. I think he didn't make it out of the 4th, gave up like 7 earned runs or something. Ugly day for Padres pitching. I think didn't they come back in that game? I forgot who won. But I know Brandon Rogers made the error in the 9th. Unfortunate for Rockies fans, but we're trying to lose this year, so it's not all bad. I was gonna do Gio Urshela next. Now he's hitting okay, 103. Yeah, okay. So 3 ticks above average on WRC plus. We had runs created plus. Low walk rate, fine K rate, doesn't really offend me. 266. Needs to get that OBP up a little bit, but he's a middle of the order bat, so it makes sense that his slugging would be higher. Defensively. How's our friend Gio been? -2 OAA. I would expect a little bit better for him. He's had a good glove in the past. Gio makes some nice plays out there. His DRS, there you go. That's more reflective of the defender I thought he'd be. So those kind of cancel each other out to make him a pretty average glove. It's less range, but he's more surefire there. I don't know. Gio's seen better days, but you could say that for pretty much the entire Yankees team. Rockies won and we got swept. Got swept by the Rockies? That's tough. So that's 5 out of the last 6 that the Padres have lost because I know they dropped 2 of 3 to the Mets. Gio had a really good year last year, really good 2019. The Yankees really haven't been the same since 2019, but 132, 137. He's still 4 ticks above average in OPS plus. He's probably Bueno for me. I don't think I put him in All-Star, but I put him at like the top of Bueno. He's on the fringe of it. He's right there, and the Yankees could really use a bigger breakout from him. I mean, he was still a fantastic find. He wasn't getting any time of day from any team when the Yankees found him. But his hitting has been just average. His glove has been just average. But I think potential-wise, that gets him above this echelon of player. The Yankees play baseball like they are held at gunpoint to play baseball. That's a great comment. Should leave that in the video. Ground pitch 3 perfect innings, struck out 8, and then got taken out because of his injury while pitching. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not that right flexor tendonitis that came up last week, because if it is, that means he aggravated it again, and it's probably going to become a more serious issue. And that's a bad look for him, honestly. Like, I know we're always in the good graces of DeGrom, but he assured everybody that injury was not going to be a huge issue, that he had it under control, that he did his own ligament tests, which I thought was really funny. But if it's that issue again, there's going to be some addressing. He's going to have to talk to the media about it. What's up, John? Man, sorry, I've been around much. School and work have been hectic. Actually in class now. Keep that grind up. Hey, thanks, C-Town. Yeah, it's all right, dude. You can't make it out to every stream. I get it, but we got plenty of loyal guys here that come out every time and fill up the chat. So I appreciate you guys as always. What the F, the GOAT, Will Venable? Of course. Did you expect anything less, JIC? Come on. Did you expect anything less? We got 8 left. Okay. Making some nice progress. So what time is it? 8:30. I think we'll go to 9. Probably call it done. Nice little 90-minute stream. How you guys feeling about that? They said right shoulder soreness. I don't know what's better. I don't know if I wanted it to be the re-aggravated issue or a new issue, because now it's just more things to worry about. I'm sure it's precautionary. He looked really mad, so I don't think it was like, I need to come out. I think it was they were saying, you stay in. But listen, man, I get it. Luis Rojas has been extremely careful with everybody ever since we had 17 guys on the IL. So I get it, honestly. If you want DeGrom for the long haul, and especially the playoffs, if you get there, you got to protect him like this. I wouldn't call it babying. I would call it being conservative. There's a difference. And, you know, DeGrom has a lot of say in his outings and the way that he preps for them when he goes out, stuff like that. But when it comes to losing him possibly long term, they're not going to take that chance for a couple innings against a Cubs lineup that is very clearly a throw-in, basically. The Cubs lineup, if you look at the 5 through 9 of this lineup, it's tough. It's not great. Let's see. Thanks for the ad break, Cyclone. I appreciate it. Machado? Yeah, you guys want to do Machado next? Let's rock that. You should do all time in positions. That would be a tough list. Tough rank. I could, though. I could. There are always some really good ideas in chat when I stream, and I always forget to write them down. And then it's really annoying because when I go back and watch the live streams, they don't have chat replay, so I don't get to like read what you guys said over. So it's kind of annoying. What are Carlos Beltran's chances of getting into the Hall of Fame? I'd say pretty high, right? Let's do a quick detour because I actually find this to be a pretty interesting question. I would have to say pretty high. Played for 20 years. Let's see. Did he ever win an MVP? No, he won Rookie of the Year. He was top 5 in MVP voting. Won just once. A lot of All-Star nods, whatever. But a few Gold Gloves in a row, which is nice. Couple Silver Sluggers. He had a 40 home run season. He has 435 total. 119 OPS plus career. And a really good D-WAR. 2.0 over his career. Most of it taken down by his last few seasons where he was still playing the field, where he probably should have been a DH. I wouldn't say first ballot by any means, but he'll probably be on there for a few years and then get in. Beltran's a little too good to not get in my opinion. He was part of the Astros cheating scandal, which will hurt him. Yes, but believe it or not, guys, if these Astros continue to play at the rate they've been playing, which is Bregman and Correa and Altuve, you might see them in the Hall later in their life too. It'll give Gausman a chance for Cy Young. We don't want to root for an injury, but Gausman winning Cy Young would be pretty interesting. That would be quite the turnaround for his career. We were going to do Machado, and then I got distracted. Who would have guessed that I would get distracted? I never get distracted. What were we talking about? 105 weighted runs created plus, so he's 5 ticks above average. Decent OBP, decent slug, 737. Nice walk rate for the kid, 11.3. His ISO is down, which I find interesting. And then I want to check out his defensive metrics were good. We saw them before. They were at the top. Yeah, he's like the second best in terms of range. And then his DRS was very high as well. At 4, only a couple guys have outdone him, including Matt Duffy. Who would have thought that? That's interesting. So, Manny Machado, obviously very good. Do I put him in Alpha Chad is the question. I think tentatively the answer is going to be yes. I think tentatively I can put him at the top here, but a lot of these guys are going to make it to the top. So there might have to be some rearranging. We'll see, but there might have to be some rearranging. Machado hasn't been bad, but he hasn't been amazing. Yeah, maybe I put him in All-Star, honestly. It's tough. I know, we know how good he is. But, like, if I had to, just from a quick glance, like, Devers is going to get into the top. Justin Turner's going to be near it. Matt Chapman's going to be near it. I don't know. A lot of these guys are going to fall right in between. which makes him hard to rank. Easy top 3 third baseman in the game. I don't know about top 3. I could say top 5, but not top 3. I think I want to limit this to 5 guys. I think I want to get the top 5 third baseman at the top. Everyone else can go an all-star. I think that's fine. I'm going to leave him there for now, but don't get mad at me if I take him out. Yeah, it's a stack position, so I mean, it's obviously going to be very top-heavy. But I think to make this a fun challenge, I'm only going to put 5 guys up here. Let's do Donaldson next. Let's see. Oh, Sean, you got to get out of this. Just walking in the batter.
I think come Monday, Machado's going to go off for the second half of the season. I mean, maybe.
There hasn't been a lot of pressure on him to perform because the Padres have just been very good. I think they have Grisham back now, which is good. He's a nice table setter for that lineup. And, you know, he's fantastic with a glove. I spilled some water on myself. We're not going to talk about it. His approach to destroy off speed, especially with sticky stuff going away, I think he will eat offensively. That's true. That's honestly a good point to make. I don't know what his splits are against breaking and fastballs. But with sticky stuff going away, that could positively affect his game. That's a good point. What's up, Speedbridge? Nice to see you, bud. Machado's been heating up recently. Yeah, I'm going to leave him top for now, but I'd have to assume 3 guys can compete for that, so he might be the one to get bumped, because I really want to keep Yoan here, and I really want to keep Alex Bregman here. If I had to order this, I'd put Bregman above Yoan, though. I think I would order it like this. All right, who was I doing next? Donaldson? He has to be pretty good with the glove, right? Really? What's up? B. Nicklaus, or is that Brick Klaus? No, it's B. Nicklaus. What's going on, man? Oh, is that Bruce? What's up, Bruce? Let's see. I had Donaldson. I thought he was higher. Okay, so his range has been whatever, but his DRS has to be high, right? No? Did I miss him? I don't think I did. This is a little surprising. Alright, Sean got out of it. That's good. Way to go, kid. Not gonna lie, I'd love to see the all streams. Yeah, I'm sorry, there's only gonna be one this week, which is a bummer, but I got a birthday party tomorrow, then a birthday party the next day, and then I'm out Saturday. So it's gonna be those 3 things and then a Sunday work day. So I probably won't stream again until Monday, which is unfortunate because I know got a lot of loyal guys out here that love the streams. Where is Josh? He's -1. That's weird. It's very strange to see him in like average defensive metrics. But his hitting's been good. 17 ticks above average. That's nice. For weighted runs created plus. 216 ISO. Nice slugging clip. Really nice slugging clip. 453. Drawn a nice amount of walks. All right, he's having a little bit of a season. Let's check out his BR really quick. He'll probably still be all-star for me. I don't think he'll be a top 5er. And it's easy to say because the Twins are not good. So if your team is bad, I'm just going to rank you lower. As unfair as that is. What do you think of Patrick Wisdom's hot streak and Ryan Withers' demotion? I think Patrick he was I don't know if he was a top-rated prospect for a while, but I know he was one of those guys that was getting called up and demoted a bunch of times. So regardless of what you think of him, I'm happy that he's like probably going to be a mainstay with the Cubs because he's been hitting really hot. Weathers getting demoted surprised me. I mean, he's young, so maybe they don't want to burn him out. And I don't know how he's pitched recently, actually. Let's check that out. But that just seemed like a weapon that the Padres aren't using. Maybe they want him to rest because they might need him down the stretch. Yeah, so he had 8 games started. This is his first season. He has 47 innings. I doubt that they want to push him very far above 100. I think the game plan must have been they wanted 50 in the first half, 50 in the second half, and then maybe he goes in the postseason. So maybe they're trying to stick to that plan. So maybe he comes back up later. But he definitely didn't earn a demotion by any means. His FIP is a lot higher than his ERA, but you know that doesn't always mean that they're underperforming. Weathers has done a good job, so I don't know. I don't think it's a great move, but if they're trying to conserve him, he's a young kid. I get it. He's a big kid, 6'1", 230. Jesus Christ. Lefty, and he was born the same year that I was. He was born later than I was. That's fucked up. That's starting to happen more and more, too. I'm starting to see a lot of MLB players that are younger than me. It's super weird. I'm never going to get used to it. I really am never going to get used to it. All right, so Donaldson's going to go an all-star. Nice little pack that we got there.
And we got 6 guys left.
We have 2 Alpha Chad spots left. The rest of these guys will most likely be all-stars. I don't see any of them falling into Bueno. Let's do J-Ram first. He was first up. Let's check it out. J-Ram is 5th in WRC+, a really nice ISO clip, a nice OPS, pretty even, a nice low strikeout rate, the lowest among the top 5 here, which is really nice. So he has a really nice approach to the plate. Let's check out how he's done defensively. I'm going to go to the top first. I don't see him there. There's rotation is so good they had to make him a long reliever. Yeah, that's fair, but you might as well just conserve him in AAA then, honestly. Oh, where? I must have scrolled right past him. Where's Jose Ramirez? Oh, he's right here. I did scroll right past him, too. Nice, so he's above average there. And let's see. He is nice at 3 DRS there. And then last year, I mean, we know how good J-Ram's been. He had pretty much one bad first half in whatever year it was, I think 2019. And then he's been fantastic every other season he's played. I always wondered, was he like a... Did they have his draft here, or was he signed elsewhere? Who else? Yeah, it doesn't say. Okay, whatever. Point is, he's going to be another Alpha Chad guy. He gets up there for me, for sure. I don't know if he gets traded, because the Indians have been okay. They're still staying afloat. I don't think he gets traded. You got to go homework. I'll see you later, Speedbridge. Jerem is number 9. Yeah, you guys got it. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm tired. I miss things sometimes. I'm an old man. I have old man eyes. I'm older than your favorite major leaguer, right? Ryan Weathers. There you go. We'll do Justin Turner next. I think he was next up. There he is. Okay, so he's had some bad defensive numbers this year. Well, average in terms of OAA. So I wouldn't say bad. That was a little mean. But wasn't he at the bottom here? Yeah, he was at -5 DRS, so he must have made some errors or something. But he's not a bad fielder by any means. We know that. He's hitting really well, though. Only Devers, Riley, and Longo have been better hitters in terms of WRC+. He's right on par with Ramirez and Moncada. Ugh. Ah, this is going to be tough. Okay. 277, 367, 481. Okay, ISO clip. Yeah, there's a lot to like here about Justin Turner. There really is. Rendon is totally Alpha Chad. I know, but I wanted to keep it to top 5 up here. I want this to be my top 5 right now. And the way Rendon is played, I can't justifiably put him there. He hasn't earned it. He's had really poor defensive numbers. And usually he picks that up with his bat, but his bat's been pretty quiet this year too. His team's not playing well. Those are all contributing factors. I had him even lower before, so I'm glad you just tuned in and you didn't see that, so that's good. Portillo Colon, you're older than him? Wow, you're older, Omar. Yeah, Pibita, you got it. And for these guys, I'm going to look at past seasons too, because it's going to be a very close rank with all these guys. Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, that was from the game last night. Okay. Let's see. Shall we? So Jade's turn. He's been above 800 every season. His OPS plus has never been below 120 since 2014. That's busted. That's actually broken. Oh, I kind of have to put him in top 5, don't I? But there are so many other good guys here. This is going to be hard, guys. This is going to be really hard. I'm going to put him top for now. Someone's going to have to get bumped. Ugh. Have you done Longo yet? Yeah, Longo is an all-star. All right, I got 4 more left. Let's do Matt Chapman next. I think Matt Chapman will be an all-star just because I know he's heating up at the plate, and I really spoke highly of him earlier in the offseason. So he's at 1 tick above average for WRC+. 700 OPS. Really high K rate for Matt Chapman. That actually is going to tick him a little bit. That's one of the highest K rates I've seen here. Is it the highest one? Show me that. No, Mike Brousseau is a little bit. He just got demoted, though. So in terms of the guys that we're talking about now, he has definitively the highest strikeout rate. Okay. Justin the double play Turner. As in he hits into them? Is he like leading the league or something? Where's GDP? 6? That's not a crazy high number. It's not great, though. He's going to look like, he looks like he's going to set a new career high, maybe. And then we all know how good Chappie is defensively. He's in a league of his own. I mean, oh my God, 11? Jesus Christ. That's actually so broken. Hey, what the heck? And then DRS, I assume he's at the top. Right. He's up there. Oh, wait, no, is it? Where's Chappie? Chappie at 2. Okay, so his DRS isn't crazy. I'm going to put him right outside. I'm going to put him at the top of All-Star. In fact, let's order All-Star really quick. Austin Riley. So I'll put Key Bryant above Austin Riley. Anthony Rendon probably actually goes at the top here. Donaldson will go here. Longo will go above these two, and I think that's fine. Okay. Hey, 53 viewers. Hey, guys, if you enjoy the stream, make sure you drop a like so other people can find it. I really appreciate that. And if you're enjoying it, subscribe to the channel for more content and my more of my dumb face and voice. There you go. There's my little promo. He's the most underrated and overrated player in baseball. He's one of those guys, really is, that gets talked about a lot and people aren't ever really sure where to place him. If he had better offensive numbers, if he had like these caliber offensive numbers, then he would be the best third baseman in baseball, in my opinion, just on account of this glove. He's been hitting better recently, but only recently. He had a really bad start to the season. The fact that he's already above average again is really nice to see, but it's the high K rate, and it's the inconsistent offensive numbers that kind of keep him out of alpha chat for me. Yeah, we're 400 away from 20,000 subs now, guys. So we're getting real close. I think it's like 450 or something. Also, the Mets have bases loaded with nobody out. Let's see how they mess this up. Let's see. All right, I might have to put more than 5 in alpha chat. I know I wanted to keep it a clean top 5, but I can't see any of these guys not getting up there. Like, we'll look. We'll do some evaluation. Actually, I wanted to look at Chappie's stats from last year really quick. Manny needs to play better. He's played all right. He could play better. You're not wrong. Oh, and yeah, he leads the league in strikeouts in the AL. Okay, so that kind of seals the deal for me. He's never been a batting average guy, but that doesn't really matter when your OPS plus is 128, 121, 137. So he's had a good bat in the past. 2 Gold Gloves, really high in MVP votes. It was that really good 2019 that everyone kind of turned him on. Devers looks 12 in that pick. The Boston PNGs all look very strange. They did a different background than everybody else. So theirs look very distinctive whenever I see them. Oh, did somebody just line out? That's so annoying. Oh, it sucks, VR. Yeah, he does look really young here. It's kind of funny. Kind of looks like a baby. He kind of looks like his picture day picture from like middle school or something. But Devers obviously hitting the crap out of the ball. Hit with more plate appearances than anybody else in this area. A 914 OPS, which is nuts. Strikes out 1 every 4 at bats. Low walk rate, so the plate discipline isn't great this season, but it doesn't really matter when you're hitting it to all fields and you're hitting for extra bases and home runs. Now, defense is bad. We know this. We know the defense is bad. It's -3 OAA, and then I'd have to assume he's somewhere down here. He's perfectly average in terms of DRS. Okay. And then let's go to past seasons for Devers as well. I'm probably going to put him at the top. I really like Rafael Devers. This is another good example of eye-testing defense, because Devers, in my opinion, has never looked that bad in the field in terms of the games that I've seen him play in. He leads the league in doubles. Nice. Good for him. He had an off year last year, but 2019, he was absolutely murdering the baseball. I think he's done enough. Is he? I don't know. Does he get there? What do you guys think? Does he get to the top guy? If I look at WAR, let's check out WAR actually. Yeah. No, not this. I went dashboard. So Moncada's top 5, Ramirez top 5, Devers top 5. Joey Wendell's really high. It kind of sucks that we can't rank Joey Wendell, because he would get up there for me for sure. Jay Turn high, McMahon high. Wow, so Devers kind of falls off a little bit here. Where is he? Am I blind again? I am blind again. Never mind. He's 2.2. He's 3rd highest. Why am I so blind today? What's going on? Maybe I'm just losing my eyesight. May drag him down. His defense, I know, but like, if his WAR is still 3rd highest, I can't really not put him in the top area. Yeah, I kind of have to do that. So it's looking like it's going to be an even cut between these two sections, because there's a lot of good third basemen right now. It's just kind of how it is. Yeah. Like, we can order this after. Let's see. If I order it right now, J-Ram, I think, goes here. I think Machado. In terms of Machado versus Turner, I'd put Machado up right now. But then I think I put Devers above both of them. No, I think I would do this. That might be how I order that. Big scoops. You're into that? All right, we got 2 left. KB and Nolan Arenado, the newly minted division rivals. Arenado is 5th in WAR. Is Chris Bryant going to show up with third baseman? I don't think he is. Because I guess he's technically an outfielder now. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying. All right, we'll do Arenado first just because he's here and I don't feel like clicking to another panel. Oh, Dom Smith is up with the bases loaded. I need him to not ground into a double play. I really need him to not do that. But he might. 24 ticks above average. That's very nice. Decent ISO clip. 821 OPS. A 500 slugging. Very nice. Not drawing a ton of walks, but not striking out a bunch either, so it doesn't really matter. So he's a big contact guy. It's looking like a double. Nope, he got it. Nice. He got an RBI in. Cool. Good for Dom. Good for Dom. And then what am I looking for? I'm looking for Nolan Arenado, who is perfectly average in terms of OAA and has 3 defensive runs saved. Pretty good. So that's like 3rd amongst the league or whatever. Nice. Okay, so Nolan Arenado, obviously good on defense. Let's check out what he's done in the past couple years. I'd have to assume he's top echelon. I think it would be weird to not put him there. Fringe top 5. There's just a lot of good third basemen. It's hard. Didn't have a great year last year, but like who did? 2020 was just weird. 41 bombs in 1938. So a couple 40 home run seasons. Always top 5 in MVP voting. Yeah, I mean, reputation alone. Like, it's not his greatest season, but still a 128 OPS plus, a solid glove, 12 home runs. Doesn't strike out a lot. Lots of doubles, 20 doubles already. Nolan Arenado goes in the top for me, too. And then I think Chris Bryant's got to go there, too, right? I did not want this to be as crowded as it is. This is annoying. But everyone fits. Everyone's just good. Everyone's just good. I'll order this after, because I think that'll help, you know, make it at least a little bit more pressurized. But let's do KB. So KB's not going to show up on these leaderboards, which is annoying. So we'll go find him separately. Yeah, it's just such a strong position, which makes for a good tier list, but also it makes it an infuriating tier list because you don't know where to put everybody. You want to be kind. So he's having a nice little bounce back after some injuries last year. And if he's still ranked among third basemen, his WAR would be 2nd highest, because I think 2.6 was Moncada. He's gotten some help from some BABIP, but, you know, Moncada's was 400, so can't really use that. 10 walk rate, kind of strikes out a decent bit, but nothing too crazy. Let's see, slugging 544 and 918 OPS. Oh my God, so he's hitting the cover off the ball. Good for him. 151 weighted runs created plus. I think that was better than anybody there. Even Longo and Riley, who were like tops at like 141 or something. So he's the best hitter out of any of these guys. How's his glove? Are we gonna find it here? He's gonna get a nice deal, isn't he? No, we can't find this here. So let's go elsewhere to find Chris Bryant's OAA. Let's go to his page. Stripling is throwing a one-hitter. I need to see... All right, as long as somebody has a hit. I don't want to see another no-hitter. Against the Yanks? How many innings? Are they in, like... I think they're in the 5th or something? I want to find OAA. Where would that be? I'm yawning now. It's over. We're getting near the end here, folks. About to conk out and fall asleep. Right on stream. I'm not sure where to find his fielding metrics. It's slipping by my fingers. I'm forgetting it. That's alright. Did he show up here? It's weird how they don't rank him with... Oh, he's low on DRS. Interesting. Very interesting. OAA. Will it come up? It does. Where is it? There it is. This year he's in the 8th percentile, so actually he hasn't been fielding that well. He's also been moving around, so like I don't really know how to judge his outs above average because he's played third base and outfield. Regardless, he goes in the top 2. I mean, come on. I mean, he had a really bad last season. That's about the only bad season of his career, and he was injured pretty much the entire run of the way. And then it was playing for the Cubs where he had no fans in the stands, so I would have a bad year too. I get it. Every other season though, he's been so solid. He stays on the field. Won the MVP in 16. I always forget about that. Yeah, he'll go in the tops too. So tops got a little crowded, which is unfortunate. I wanted it to be kind of exclusive. Now let's order this. Is Bregman the best third baseman in the game? He's my MVP pick. He looks good so far. So Brian at least gets into the top 3 for me. He passes Moncada in my opinion. Nolan, I think I'm gonna keep him. No, I think I would put him maybe above Devers. Maybe even above Machado. So how's that for top 5 third baseman? I have Bregman, J-Ram, KB, Yohan Moncada, and Nolan Arenado. And then right outside is Manny Machado, not Machado. Rafael Devers, Justin Turner, and then another tier of All-Star. Yeah, man, I don't know. Third base is just so deep. Audio's quiet. I mean, it's been this way the whole stream, so that's the first time hearing about it. And then let's order this too. So I think Rendon's better than. No, I think I would put Chappie above. At least right now. This could change though, because Rendon's such a good hitter. Key Bryant could pass all these guys soon. He just needs to play more. Longo's having a really good season, but he's on his way out. His career is going through the twilight right now. And then McMahon's played really well. You could argue he's better than Riley, but this is also just his like breakout season. So we don't know how sustainable this is yet. I think Gio's the best of the class. I think maybe Brian Anderson might be better than Gio because Brian Anderson has a better glove. They hit kind of equally, even though Gio's been a better hitter. I'll leave it like that. And then Kyle Seager, I think I would put above Cavan. Alec Bohm has the most potential of this group for sure. Eugenio, I think, has better assets than Eduardo Escobar. And then this doesn't really matter, and this doesn't really matter. So, yeah. I think we're good. I think we're done. Nolan better than Bregman? Whoa, I don't know about that. Don't know about Nolan being better than Bregman. I think he's a fringe top 5 at best. I don't know why Bohm isn't below average, because he's going to be a stud and he's batting well over 300 in the month of June. I can show you why, if you want. I can show you really quickly. Let's check it out. For the all-encompassing WRC Plus stat, Alec Bohm, there he is, 43rd among third basemen at 61, so that makes him 39 points below average. His OPS is below 600. His strikeout rate is over 25%, so he's striking out more than one in every 4 at-bats. That's not good. Let's go back to the outs above average leaderboard for third baseman, shall we? Alec Bohm is 10th worst at -2, so his range isn't great, and I believe, yep, he's far and away the worst in defensive run saves at -10. He had a good job. He had a good season last year, and I actually drafted him on my fantasy team because I really thought he was going to bust out this year for the Phils, but it has just not been that way. He's been bad in pretty much every facet of the game. I hope he heats up because he's supposed to be very good. I hope he heats up, not against my team, I should say. But Alec Bohm, I don't think deserves to be any higher than, yeah, sure, right now. He hasn't done anything to earn that, in my opinion. You have J-Ram number 1. Yeah, you could. I think you could argue pretty much any of these 4 guys, maybe even Nolan if you wanted for number 1. But I'm going to go with Bregman. He's the most all-around. He's gaining confidence? Yeah, sure. Read chat a little bit. J-Ram and Nolan are top 2. You guys have Nolan pretty high. That's interesting. Maybe I'm underselling him a little bit, but I like Yohan a little bit more. That could be just me, though. All right, fellas. Now we're at 60 people. Looks like we're peaking when we end. That kind of stinks. That's unfortunate. But that's all I got for you guys. This is going to be the whole tier list, I think. So this was kind of a nice little quick laid-back stream. If you're just joining now, sorry. But I'm probably going to wrap it up here. If you stayed for the whole time, if you stayed for 5 minutes, I appreciate you. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure you leave a like so that people can find it and maybe find the channel and maybe subscribe and watch some videos because that's always good. If you're looking to support me, you can subscribe to the channel. That's for free. I also have a Patreon that I just launched. You can find that on the main homepage of the channel. That's like a monthly subscription service where you can get some extra bonus content. I'll probably do some tier lists over there, maybe some OOTP gameplay, stuff like that. But this is what we came up with. I'll probably post this on Twitter. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you to my mods for doing some plugs and stuff like that. But I hope the rest of you guys have a good rest of your week. Hopefully your Thursdays and Fridays are good, and hopefully your baseball team plays well. I know that can't be the case for everybody because some teams have to lose, but you specifically, I hope your team plays well. I'm talking to you. But that'll do it, guys. I will see you next time. Next stream will probably be like Monday because it's kind of the busy end of the week for me. But new Starcraving Sports video on Saturday from yours truly, so look out for that. And then we'll be back on a regular schedule next week. So until then, I hope you guys have a good one.